Turn it on, it's time to go. NaPodPoMo steals the show. 30 days of something new. On call for just for you. Every word, every line. Racing hearts, it's our time. This podcast is uncalled for. Open the door, hear what's in store. NaPodPoMo, it's a blast. Hit play and let the fun last. A mic, a dream, a spark of fire. Ideas climbing higher, higher. Day by day we're pushing through. All for this moment, just for you. This podcast is uncalled for. Open the door, hear what's in store. NaPodPoMo, it's a blast. Hit play and let the fun This podcast is uncalled for. NaPodPoMo, forevermore. Let's go, let's go. Hear the roar and die for we all adore. This podcast is uncalled for. Open the door, hear what's in store. NaPodPoMo, it's a blast. Hit play and let the fun
Ooh, yeah. All right. Good morning, everybody. So, he's not going to be on camera, but my brother is here with me today. You may hear him talking. I want to talk a little New Heights today because my brother is the one that got me into the podcast. I really enjoy it, and all that's even contributed at one point, which I still think kind of roundabout related to this podcast, because it was taking he's picking up Conrado and stopping at that diner not too far from his house and find out they had a New Heights sandwich. So took the photo of it, posted it to Reddit, and not even a week later, I'm hearing Travis A, butcher my username on Reddit, and B, reading my post verbatim, and then reading all the ingredients, and that spawned was now a running joke on that podcast, and it's trying to get Travis to not be disgusted by mayonnaise coverage, which is coupled by his mayo ASMR, which I'm not going to attempt to do here. And sorry, we are behind a garbage truck as I'm driving. But I got into New Heights about the same time, because this is when you were starting your treatment, and it was about the time when Travis went public with Taylor. So I went back at that point, found a couple of segments I really liked, like how many holes does a straw have? Which had devolved to is a hot dog a sandwich, is a taco's a sandwich, a fucking burrito's a sandwich. which is still funny that a simple question about whether a straw is 1 hole or 2 holes can cause that much debates and talk about the nature of sandwiches. and the other clip that I really liked from early on was Jason's painful analysis of the Twilight series. So yeah, this would be the series of vampire movies. The creator of which is LDS, by the way, and just hearing Jason just give painful detail to this movie series that he himself said he didn't like it, thought it was absolutely terrible, and said that this movie shouldn't exist. And seeing Travis being tortured by this painful description as well, just funny stuff. Funny stuff, but I'm glad he told me about it, and because I still enjoy listening to it from time to time, especially when it comes out fresh and everything. And this is coming from someone who's not even a Chiefs fan, or technically I'm not a Philly fan either, but still good stuff to listen to. And I think it's interesting that the two most two most watched episodes rather of that podcast involved the brothers' significant others. So at the time I'm recording this, number 1 on that podcast is Taylor Swift. 24 million views. 10 million within the first 24 hours of that episode being posted, live streamed, and everything. Yes, I did watch the live stream, and I think it is. I appreciate hearing her side of how she and Travis met. It's just, I want to date you. Hearing the ins and outs of how music ownership works. Hearing her talk about making sourdough bread. And announcing her 12th album in that episode, which I've heard every song on that album. Fate of Ophelia is the best song on that album, in my opinion. But I'll be honest, I like what that was another funny moment, was Jason making fun of Travis over that song, Redwood Tree Ain't Hard to See. And spawning yet another recent meme where he's comparing himself to Japanese maple trees. And then number 2 is Jason's wife, Kylie. Notable for a couple of things. One, the intro where she's off camera just yelling, "I am not nervous, I just don't want to do this." And that one has about 9 million views and spawned a podcast of its own with Kylie hosting it. And number 3 at 6 million is Patrick Mahomes. So fun stuff. I do recommend listening, even if you're not a fan of either of those 2 teams. I would suggest listening to it because it's fun. It's 2 brothers just talking about football and talking about life in general. And recently they've been interviewing all different types of guests, different actors and musicians and fellow athletes, and so I do highly recommend. And I think that'll do it for this particular post. We'll see you later. Dan's out. Yeah, so he's gone. He's back at home. Hopefully we're almost done with this, but who knows anymore. Anyway, I would be remiss if I didn't come up here and say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. I'm not drinking and driving. This is energy drink. Salute you. Thank you for your service to this country. And I say this as I don't know if I qualify really as a veteran. I was in the Navy for less than 2 weeks back in 97, right out of high school. But I don't think that's long enough to constitute being a veteran. But if you served, all respect to you, including friends of the podcast who I know have served. So enjoy the rest of the day. Meanwhile, the rest of us have to make do with the public library being open. So, all right. We'll probably do another couple of these later today. We'll certainly do one tomorrow and every day in November. So, all right. All right. How's everybody doing this afternoon? It occurred to me, I'm here at the chess club office, and you know what? How about we take a quick tour of the place? So you know you're in the right place when you see this. We got chairs all up and down when the door is closed. We have this. And come in. You see we have 3 tables set up with 2 boards apiece. Right. And some artwork on the chess player parking only. Alright, kind of stole that. There's a friend of the podcast, Conrado, in that photo. So we are display more and some stuff. So this game is friend of the podcast, Nick Manley, playing Dejan Jovaljic, who's a Sporting KC player. Check out that video. This is another friend of the podcast, Dalton, Chavez, playing the same guy, both the same day, and credit to the Jovaljic team for providing the games there. So yes, that is Fisher. Another one with Conrado. And over here we have the World Chess Champs, the first few from Steinitz all the way to Kasparov is the last one. And we don't have anyone after Kasparov. Well, at least not the photos. Right here is my desk for when I'm here. It's all set up. This is a photo of the World Chess Hall of Fame in St. Louis, across the street from the St. Louis Chess Club. This giant king right there is the world's tallest chess piece. And we got our bulletin board here. So here's our anti-cheating thing with Sudeikis. Quit cheating. Go start smacking. And right next to it, it's just printed up not too long ago, water cooler. Water cooler's right here. See the cups on top. And no water bottles. This means you, me. All right. So that's the grand tour at the chess club office. We do have keys to the restrooms, and now if you're ever in KC, just stop by here. We're at the corner of North Oak and Inglewood in in Kansas City's Northland. On the southeast corner, you can park on the back side and just walk right in. And come here on the Tuesday or Saturday, at least until further notice, you'll see me here. So, all right. Peace. Hey guys, so one more video for today. Friend of the podcast, Dalton is here.
Coach Dalton.
Yeah. And you get ready for chess school here?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Going over the lessons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, a little rehearsal in my head.
And with this, Dalton joins the Three Timers Club.
3 timers.
Yeah, we had his interview earlier. Check that out. And he showed up late to the chess notation, which you didn't know I was recording that, but now you do. So we're recording that. So, definitely go on YouTube. Check out his game against the Sporting player. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stay on.
Yep.
Serves me up.
Good deal. Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, peace, everybody. Everybody. So, yeah, this is what I'm working this morning. Oh, check this out. Yeah, cool is that view, folks. So, that is Interstate 470 that you're looking at right there. And this is my workplace for this morning. There will be more today. Okay, we're at Legend of Asia Chinese Buffet in Blue Springs. So we got beef with broccoli, lo mein noodles, fried shrimp, got salad there, mac and cheese, tempura broccoli, chicken skewer, and chicken dumplings. So, all right, that's lunch today. Yep, Legend of Asia is the name place. All right. Once again, welcome to our NaPodPoMo for the month of November. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff recorded here. So, a while back, we learned about the state of Oklahoma forcing teachers from pretty much anywhere else, but especially places like New York and California, moving to Colorado if they wanted to teach. No, not Colorado, Oklahoma. If they wanted to teach in Oklahoma, they had to take this civics test, if you will, put together by Prager U. Well, I took that test just to prove, well, to see what the fuss was about. It's not a quiz. It is literally a right-wing indoctrination thing. You can't get any answers wrong because they'll make you redo the question every time you give a wrong answer. I recorded that for the podcast. That will be coming up in season 10. And you can actually see the video, because I recorded video of this on our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is simply Uncalled For Video Interviews. Anyway, those bastards sent me this in the mail today. Yeah, I had to block out my address there. The reason why Charlie Kirk has dedicated his upcoming book to Dennis Prager. I have not opened this yet. We're going to open this now. By the way, Dennis Prager can go fuck himself. All right. I agree with absolutely nothing that these people are about. Uh, and I think they are a danger to society, as are most right wing media in this country. And they, first of all, send me a reply envelope. Uh, okay, so let's read this shit. So this is ex- excerpts from David Prager's recent interview with Dennis Prager, recorded August 26, 2025, 9.5 months since his spinal cord injury. I was not aware there was a spinal cord injury involved here. How are you feeling? I want to ask you, Dad. Oh God, this son of a bitch procreated. In general, relative to how you've been since the accident, how are you currently feeling? Uh, Dennis, I took. I tell people it's a very complex question. I'm paralyzed from just below the shoulders to my toes. You don't want to wish bad things to happen like this, but it happened. I can't move my arms or my legs. That's a heavy blow to someone who traveled the world regularly, lectured all over the place, mostly lies, and flew on average every week of the year. And there's no denying that. On the other hand, I speak better than I have most of the time since November 12, when I fell in the bathroom of my home, slipping out of the shower, wet on a wood floor. My biggest battle since November has been to breathe well. The spinal cord controls so much of our body, and that includes breathing. I feel a Big Bang Theory joke coming here. Yeah. So, yeah. So I've been working very hard, along with the doctors, nurses, and others, to enable me to breathe normally. And I'm getting there. So, in that sense, I'm doing well. Everything in perspective. What do you what do you concentrate on? What you've lost or what you've gained? Have you gained the ability to tell the truth there, pal? Uh, okay. Next, depression. I am not going to read this. Realizations. Okay. I'm being loved, loving God. All right. I think we can torture us here. So we'll do realizations because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of bullshit here. So David, the next question I have for you is about realizations that you've had since your injury. That is full of shit. Of what I didn't think you'd have too many, because you've said you largely knew yourself prior to this injury, but one of those that you said was that you've developed a higher sense of empathy for those suffering. That's his answer. So I have a lot to say about that. First, I wouldn't say that there were new realizations, there are heightened realizations. I'll explain, but I just wanted to make that clear. And I'll begin with the empathy issue that I've talked with you about. I wrote about it, I spoke about it on the radio, had a very strong sense of effects of evil and of disease on undeserving people like Burger. One of the reasons I have devoted much of my life to fighting evil is my sympathy for its victims. Funny, I, I hear about what you're all about, and in my very strong observation, I think you are evil. Continuing, Stalin famously said, or infamously said, "One death is a tragedy, a million is a statistic." He was right for most people. I don't see this as a criticism, just an observation. 1 million people killed does not mean more than 100,000, even though it's 10 times as many. Blah, blah, blah. I think, for example, when I lie here on my hospital bed, that there are people 24/7 working to save me and to reduce my pain, and then I think of people tortured where they lie, maybe on the floor, maybe in some awful mattress, and people are working 24/7 to inflict excruciating pain on them. Okay, we're going to skip being loved and loving God. We're going to skip all the way to on Israel, and I guarantee you we're not going to agree on this. So, I'll give you one about Israel. Israel at the time is the most widely hated country in the world. Why do you think that is, moron? Given the fact that Israel is one of the most decent countries in the world, what? For example, one of the greatest experts on urban warfare, a professor at West Point, has said that Israel is one of the most decent countries in the world with regards to urban warfare. And given the fact that the charge of genocide is the greatest libel against. Oh, no, okay, I'm done reading this. I'm done reading this garbage. You're going to defend genocide? Fuck you. And then here's another one. Uh, Immediate reply. How about I just send this back with fuck off and get me off your off your mail list because that will not be happening. Uh, all right, and this one, okay, we're going. I'll go and read this one because this was addressed to me specifically. Dear Michael, we are all deeply concerned about conservative players being taken off the board. I'm not conservative, never have been, and never claimed to be. All right, so where the fuck do you get this idea that I am? All right, I'm about as far from a conservative as you can get. Yeah. Too many patriots. Okay, stop there. Do not use that word in association with yourself because you are not. You have demonstrated time and again that you are not patriots. So stop it. Have been silenced, canceled, physically assaulted, and in the case of our beloved Charlie Kirk, fuck Charlie Kirk. He didn't deserve to die, but fuck him. Um, Assassinated for simply speaking the truth to young people. No, he was speaking lies and bigotry. All right. Attempts to silence us will only make us bolder and more convicted. That is why it has never been more important to amplify our voices, influence, and those yet to be. Okay, I'm I'm going to stop you there because this is garbage. All right, and state of Oklahoma, do the right thing, and stop giving out that bullshit indoctrination test. Uh, this Prager, you do not ever send this shit to me again. Okay? And that is going to do it. Yeah, I'm disgusted.
So, all right. Peace.
All right, good morning. Happy Thursday. And it is the 13th. So 13 days of this. Cool. 13, 10, 17 to go. We might get another one today because I'm doing a tabletop later today. Okay. Alright, I'm driving here, trying to get out of the parking lot, and I see a pick 'em up truck just by me. So I do want to talk about a couple things chess related today. The first is Duolingo. Duolingo, for those who don't know, is it's a language learning app. I would say it's a great app to use when if you're doing remedial stuff or trying to remind yourself how to read and speak in certain languages. I've been using it lately to brush up on my Nihongo, or Japanese, for those who don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I also have Spanish lessons on there. They have lessons on a few other languages, including about now those two, and they do Esperanto and Klingon, believe it or not. So for all the Trekkies out there, you can learn Klingon. But in terms of actual languages, Spanish, that's relatively easy for English speakers to learn. All right, and it still astonishes me, this whole English only movement. You're in America, you speak English. Okay, now, first of all, how many state names derive from Spanish? Number one. I would argue quite a few. In fact, a good chunk of our country, like most of the South, almost the entire Southwest, we gained from Mexico. Probably want to learn your history before you say stupid things like we speak English here. And how many American place names are in Spanish? Like Los Angeles, our second biggest city. Pretty sure that's Spanish. Los Angeles, the Angels. Pretty sure they'll have Spanish names throughout, certainly that part of the country. Florida, also a Spanish territory at one point. So, Spanish, Español es muy fácil para English speakers. So, Nihongo, people say is the most difficult language in the world. If you say that, okay, it's different. It's different, but no, it's pretty easy stuff once you get used to pronunciations and structure. By the way, the vowel pronunciations in both Spanish and Japanese are identical. Alright. So if you can speak Spanish and you get the vowels right, you got that part of Japanese out of the way. I think a lot of people think Japanese is hard because of the kanji. If you read right, hiragana and katakana, you should be fine. Kanji, the Chinese characters, you don't need to know as many. 1, 2, you can write just about any word in hiragana, katakana, and still be, and even further, you can write them in romaji and still be all right. Romaji being the Latin alphabet, what we use in English and Spanish and a lot of other languages. You want difficult? I would like to introduce you to Polish. So, but back to Duolingo, they now offer chess lessons, and I decided I will try out some of these chess lessons. And if you're basing your entire chess knowledge on the lessons on Duolingo, I got news for you. Those lessons are not entirely useless. They are garbage. So use at your own risk. I will say, if you want actual chess lessons, I would suggest chess.com. You'll get actual chess lessons there. Or if you have the money to do so, find a chess instructor and take lessons there. And we do offer chess lessons. So chesscope.com. We can get you where you're taken care of. But the other thing, you may have heard about Daniel Naroditsky, the chess grandmaster who died recently. He wasn't even 30 yet. He died. They haven't really seen cause of his death. I think it's safe to say he may have OD'd or committed suicide. But here's the backstory of another grandmaster, Vladimir Kramnik, who was a world chess champion, the first to reunite the title. So he's he'd be the start after Kasparov. He'd be the next one, undisputed, followed by Anand, then Carlsen, then Ding, and the current guy Gukesh. But Kramnik, though, this guy is a piece of work, let me tell you. He led Naroditsky to commit to his early grave, accused him of cheating with him. Baselessly, I think. I don't know the specifics, but that's bullying at its worst. Driving a man to death at such an early age. That's just wrong. So not only is it complicit in this guy's untimely death, but if I'm Kramnik, I'm shutting the fuck up about cheating because you know how I talked about uniting the titles? There was an incident involved with that called Toilet Gate, which Kramnik participated in. And I think he was the guilty party from everything I'm reading. So what happened was it was that World Chess Championship, and one of the players, it was identified as Kramnik, not Tobolov. It was the other guy would keep going to the bathroom during the match, and then make his move. Everything. After that match, I guess there was some complaining going on, and they found a cell phone or some device in that bathroom stall. This motherfucker was going to the bathroom to cheat at chess. So yeah, mid tournament, they say, yeah, you're both using the same bathroom, and no phones that we'll be checking. So, this Neiman forgot that part about getting caught. Alright. So that's what I want to talk about today. Oh, on the subject of chess, you will find me at the Kansas City Chess Club tomorrow night and on Saturday. Well, Saturday is usual, my usual hours, but I will be there tomorrow helping out. So, cool. So until yeah, probably later today. I will see you guys later in my long nose shirt right now. Up the villa, 6th place in the Prem, and we need to look at the Europa League standings, and hopefully they're doing well there too. So up the villa. Everybody, so just finished DoorDash. Got a bonus sandwich. This from Schlotsky's. They effed up on someone's order, so they let me have this because this has a salami on it, and I've never, in 47 years, I've never had anything with salami because it just doesn't appeal to me. But the sandwich is still warm. That's not. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? There's olives on this thing too. So, okay. So, alright. Also, something else I can't really stand to much. Well, we could go back to the picky eater test and try to find out what else on this thing, and yeah, go from there, and can now get them off that list. So, all right. Yeah. I'll go and end this here to just name my reaction to this fucking sandwich. So, all right. But shout out to Schlotsky's for at least give me the option of taking this off your hands. All right. All right, everybody, welcome to the Cardboard Corner Cafe in Overland Park, and some food prawn we can get behind. Chips and dip. Usually this has guacamole, but I'm allergic to avocado. And the idea is to meet BriAnne later to play that game. Get my class out of the way. And when BriAnne gets here, we'll do another thing, and we'll get a game started soon. Or I might do another one and show you the game itself. Back at the Cardboard Corner, I'm going to show you the components of the smash up copy that I have. So here we go. Alright, we'll start with the okay, so the D20s, these are not standard, that's playtest thing. There's a coin for they're playing with a goblin faction. This is player token. These are point chips, and also doubles victory points. These, we're going to put the base cards on these, and these are power and break point for each beat. So we put those. This is the big board. So that'd be a certain mode that we usually don't play with, but these are all their rule books. So this is this comes with the box there, and then all the instruction pamphlets from the box forward. And let me show you something really neat. It's right there. It's me. How cool is that? Then right here, these are randomizer tokens that I've handmade. More point tokens, more base pads, extra sleeves, because I sleeve everything and sleeves break down over time. And now it comes to the actual cards. So starting with our bases, I'm going to show you the base card real quick. This is from the base game. Breakpoint, that's how much medium power has to be on base. That's the name of the base, 43613 37. First place victory points, second place victory points, third place victory points, and each base has different ability. So I have it these for all of the sets. So that's the base game. Right here we have Madness, which only comes into play if there's a Cthulhu, and they're all the same. Draw 2 cards, or return this to the Madness deck. If we're playing with the Munchkin expansion, we have Monsters and Treasures. And this is Action Heroes. This is a playtest copy of Alice and the Geckos. I don't have I will be getting the final version, but that's our base. That's our playtest for now. Aladdin, Alien, Anansi Tales, Ancient Egyptians, Ancient Incas, Astronauts, that's Star Wars, Adventures, that's Back to the Future, and Big Hero 6. First trough, okay, so the second trough we have the Changer Bots, that's Transformers, Clowns, I'll begin eventually 2 Cowboy Apes. Disco Dancers, other things. Geeks, this is one of my favorite factions, the Geeks, which has Will Wheaton in it. G.I. Gerald, we'll be getting that eventually, but it's basically G.I. Joe. Alright. Okay, my Pepe. And that's trough 2 through the Kree. And trough 3, we start with Kung Fu Fighters, Lion King, the name's Cthulhu, that's one of my favorite to play with. Then we have Ninja, so note G, the plural of ninja is ninja, not ninjas. Orcs, they have the guys have the talent to do nothing. Prawn images. These 2 are coming eventually. Nations. Ooh, Russian fairy tales. Always a good one. And the last trough. Sheep, and there is a Wood for Sheep card. Slashers. This one I have turned around because that's something I'm not allowed to share with you. Shit. Sumo is a fun one. Teddy bears are motherfucking teddy bears. And as you see, they are alphabetical. So yeah, BriAnne will be here shortly, and we will get playing. All right, we're back and yes, it is loud here, but we're about to do another round of Smash Up. I got BriAnne here, friend of the podcast. Welcome to the Three Timers Club.
Hi,
All right. And what factions are you doing again?
I'm doing Astronauts and Ancient Eakins.
And Astronauts are similar to legally distinct from Star Wars. And I am doing, I'll be shuffling them in the same, but this is Geeks and Sumo Wrestlers. So, there's certain bases. Looks like we're doing Anansi's Web. Great point. 17. We're doing the Bastien Saint Gervais. And we're doing the Transformation Spring. Alright. That's it. Let's have a good game. Let me finish. Come on, let me finish. Thank you. That I got this one. Alright, consider me lucky that I got this one too. And that's it's all. So day 14 of this. Almost halfway there. There is an email I got today from Libsyn. And that can wait till later tonight or tomorrow. There's a lot going on right now. Oh, I'm here in South KC. I'm just driving past. This is the Foaling warehouse. We're trying. They've been invited to do the podcast. I haven't yet, but I got to talk about this in a minute. So they're going to open a little more in here. Actually starts by there. And once I got over to check the place out for once, and we're going to invite them to the podcast. The guys that run that place, Charlie and Zach, are they're West Vikings, and more specifically, they are ROTC guys. So yeah, that's awesome. It was great to catch up with them. Showed up. I do highly recommend it. So Foaling, kind of like bowling meets football meets cornholing, and I mean the yard game version of cornholing. That's the other one. But the object is you have it's two sides. You have pins set up, kind of like bowling. You're given a football to throw, and the entire object is to have all the pins knocked over. Now, if it's the first throw and you knock it down the center pin, they have a special word for that, but that's and only the center pin. You knock that down on the first throw. That's an automatic. They have a special word for it. I forget what it is right offhand. But it's pretty cool. It's a great workout. And it was also a painful reminder to me that I did not play quarterback in high school, and right away I could. My arm got tired pretty darn quick. So, all right. Now, what's interesting about tonight is I was called to go to the office tonight because for reasons. And normally on a Friday night I wouldn't, but there's a special circumstance I wasn't doing much of anything, so I'll be helping out tonight and get a little more pay. Tomorrow, regular hours for me with a slight twist. So we're going to try doing a casual play and a tournament at the same time. So we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, we gotta read that email from Libsyn because it directly affects this podcast. But basically, it's saying they want to phase out Libsyn 4, which is the interface I've been using, in favor of Libsyn 5. Once again, I'll read the email when I get a chance, but I'm just going to say right off the bat, I am not a fan of Libsyn 5. There's really cool shit I can do with Libsyn 4. And I just think Libsyn 4 is easier to work with than 5. But in my opinion, I'll read it when I get a chance. Anyway, great day doing DoorDash today. So good. In fact, I might just take Sunday off from dashing and sorry, some jackass decided he wanted to tailgate me, and I'm not going to do the same with this guy. You can go. But oh yeah, rule of the road: don't tailgate someone. If I can't see the bottom, I can't see your tires. If you're behind me, I can't see the tires. Meet the road. You're too fucking close. Alright, that's what this guy did before peeling off as he did, so fuck that guy. One of my pet peeves of driving. Alright, you're too close, back the fuck off. Alright, but me and yourself and a lot of other people in danger doing that. Yeah. All right, everybody. So we're halfway through the month. Happy November 15. And yeah, we're going to talk about what I was bitching about yesterday with Libsyn changing the platform on us. So here it is. Important interface update notice. Try the latest version today. The legacy publishing interface will be updated in early 2026. Check out the latest version today. Dear podcaster, we noticed you've logged into our legacy publishing platform known as Libsyn 4 in the past year and are currently using it to publish your content. Pause. Yeah, because it works. What you're trying to push on me hasn't worked for me. So In fact, I find it clunky and difficult to use. But we continue. The version you're using, the Libsyn 4 interface, will automatically update to the latest version of Libsyn in early 2026. Below are some resources to help you prepare for this update. You can log in here to publish in the latest version ahead of the scheduled update to help creators like you transition and make the most out of new opportunities. Read the resources below, including the opportunity to schedule the time with our support team. Oh, you goddamn right! I'm gonna be scheduling time with the support team because uh, can't believe you guys are doing this to me. So, oh yeah, y'all get to watch this too. So, uh, let's go. On. So the 28th. Let's go with the 28th. Make it as early as possible. 8 o'clock. And we're going to stop share at this point so I can actually do this without y'all seeing. And let's uh let's uh I find the newer interface to be more cumbersome than Libsyn 4. And clearly need help for the with the transition. Schedule the event. So this would be 8 a.m. All right, I'll go and yeah, we can go and share this. So we are scheduled with Matthew. I'll go and put it on my yes. So we're scheduled with Matthew 8 o'clock on the 28th. We might web conferencing details to follow. Okay, so Matthew, you're going to help me figure this shit out. And there it is. So, all right. And okay, so this will add it to my Google Calendar, which I've been using Google Calendar for everything, everything, including well, we use it with Jessica. So yeah, all right. So that is on the schedule. Let's take a quick look. Yep. On the 20th. Oh, I'm going to take an opportunity to talk about some other things we got going on. Um, this with this month, um, outside of work, so I am working this afternoon, 2 o'clock at our office. We're going to a German chess tournament. Uh, Tomorrow is playing anime orientation. More mundane stuff. The rest of the week. Oh yeah, Friday is my one and only day doing Planet Anime, um, which which is it's a sister convention of Planet Comic Con, which is the big uh, sci-fi convention here in Kansas City. But this one is dedicated to anime. Um, as of right now, I have epi- an episode of the podcast scheduled to record a week from today. All right. So hopefully that goes without a hitch because we've had some issues with people not showing up to, and we might get another one on Thursday. We'll see. Um, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh yeah, Wednesday 26th. I will be on the um, I'll be on. I'll be interviewed for the podcast "Fuck the Standard." So that should be fun. That it should be fun. And of course, uh, the 27th. That's Turkey Day. Probably not going to a whole lot that day. Um, the 28th, of course, is this Libsyn thing. 29th is going to be a long day. 29th is going to be a long day. I'm not going to like. We got a day-long chess tournament happening. And the 30th, well, how do we close this out? Um, I'm going to be pre-interviewed for another podcast with Danielle Young on December 5th. And on December 17, I'll be doing another podcast called Drink O'Clock. So I'm sorry, I'm branching and getting on to other people's podcasts. Brody, if you're watching this, I do need to get back in touch with you to re-record our fandoms uh, episode. So I'll probably be doing that. I'll probably be doing the just gonna work on it today, and I've already done another another podcast. We talked about the NFL St. Louis situation, which is fun. I'll have to find the link for that, but I think you can find it. I think you can still find it's in deep in our show posts on the Facebook page. All right. And as far as episode 200, we will, um, I think we'll start planning for then December and get ready to record that in January. A lot's going to depend on uh, how fast a certain check gets in. Um, and happy to report today, my hospital bills from this summer are now paid off. That's one less thing to worry about. Um, for those not in the know, because I hadn't had the opportunity to talk about it on the podcast, I did have to go back to uh, St. Luke's North uh, over summer for a couple of hours. Was in the emergency room, just getting fluids. So a lot cheaper than having to stay overnight. They still want to do an MRI, but no, I'm not doing an MRI. All right. That shit freaked me out once before, never again. All right. So, yeah. Um, I'm pretty sure we'll get at least one more video out of today. And if we do great, we'll be here. We'll definitely be getting videos tomorrow. As the plan with Planet Anime is to park in the plaza, take the streetcar, take it there, take it back, and then go from there. And that should say, why does that say 10? It should say 9:30. All right, so that's fixed. And that's pretty much it for today, at least for this video. And we will talk again soon. All right, so we're going to do some food prawn St. Louis bread edition. Yes, I am very well aware we call it Panera, but they're St. Louis bread in St. Louis. And yeah, so there is a Panera right across the street from my workplace. Thank you for getting that done, by the way. But it works, because that would have been torture trying to try and cross the street with it. It was torture trying to cross this street with that, with a working light on the east side, no working light on the west side. So anyway, St. bread, and had to climb this frickin' hill. Inglewood, North Oak, and our office is right across the way. So we'll be starting shortly with tournament check-in, and we had a friend of the podcast, Nick Manley, just try to message me. I will go ahead and see what he wants and everything. But I guarantee you, this is good food. Where just a tomato soup and a barbecue chicken sandwich, which, unlike smoky barbecue pork, is quite halal, if that's what you follow. It's quite kosher, if you follow that too. So, all right. Quite a windy day. Quite unseasonably warm for November too. So climate change is very much a real thing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So, all right. I think this one here is working. All right, back. So I promised you food prawn. Here we go. All right. So tomato soup, croutons, some bread. This is a smokehouse barbecue chicken sandwich, which has not been opened yet, and a diet Pepsi. Sorry, I'm pre-diabetic. I can only do the diet stuff now. So, all right. We might get some more videos this today. We'll see. If we do, great. If not, well, we'll certainly get videos tomorrow, because we're taking the streetcar, baby. This podcast is uncalled for. It is hosted, produced, and edited by myself, Mike Chernovsky. Our opening music for the NaPodPoMo series is this podcast uncalled for. The NaPodPoMo intro created at suno.com, suno.com. Our outro music is Open Door by Little Glass Men. Licensed to the Creative Commons Attribution License. You can find their music at
licensed.